just meant for
Alrighty.
Okay, those people are also attend this show. I just tell you guys for welcome to our family show and much love
All
for
right.
you guys.
Thank you, Shuvo.
Thank you.
You literally just kicked it off for us. You did my job. I hit record and you welcomed everybody. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Shubho.
So
Mm.
So from now
let's
Shiva will be
actually,
doing our
people-
intro then.
yeah,
A lot of
let's
people are here.
start this off. I
Yeah.
am not going to be streaming live for today because I had issues with YouTube again. I'll do a recording and post afterwards. That's me hosting Mystic. And Anime, we're getting a bit of feedback from you. Do you have a microphone you could use?
Phone.
Oh,
Get
we got a
back.
massive turnout. Like, I was thinking headset.
It's on the PC.
Your peanuts is here.
Yeah. Put pants on and a headset, says dude. Alrighty, so what are we doing today, guys? We're thinking Curation Bonanza. How's Bird showing up today? Let's give Bird a ping.
I just thought that they're going to say about the live stream coming soon. Fucking everyone is ready. The Grams already has a mic and a webcam and whatnot shit. And you already set up yours. I kept mine a month ago whenever they said the live stream will be coming up. I bought everything up and was just waiting and hanging on. I'm just twitching the stuff, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
if I
gonna
could
take a
get
time.
Anime to mute.
Mm.
Mute. There we go. Mute you for
Yeah.
the time being while we chat. Getting a bit of feedback from you. Yeah, the thing with live streaming on DTube is that it's like so revolutionary. It's taking a lot of time to develop the hosting aspect of it. And yeah, like where did we all start building our little things? You got your streaming setup all set together. You thought about that purchasing like a month prior to actually getting your sales during the sales of New Year's and Boxing Day and Black Friday sale. And like I've been building this rig and my studio for months now, but that all kind of came about the same time I heard that live streaming was an idea for DTube, and I was like, okay, well, let's explore live streaming. And, you know, that has been the most empowering thing that I've done so far. Let's see, we got Bird here yet? Come on, Birdie. Where are you at? I wonder if he sent a message to my other.
Maybe we're also wait for Bud.
Yeah, to do the Curation Bonanza, I do like to wait for Bird, but we have no problem actually continuing the discussion from Tib Fox's stream. We cover some interesting points, guy. You know, I'll just give a quick overview of what we were talking about.
Bird
Anyway,
is here.
how was your time,
Oh, there's the birdie.
Duke?
It's cool. I
The
think
the Tib Fox
Duke.
stream, we were talking like I'm in Danger touched on making the web page easier. User retention is the number one issue. Our economy seems stable, but he doesn't know how everybody views the economy. So he actually, I'm thinking that was his request to give him feedback, how you view the economy, the goods, the bads, help him understand how to evolve it further. He's the guy that will evolve that aspect of it. He touched on sign up, wanting to include Facebook, YouTube signups, easy, simple sign up process for everybody. It's coming. The tip vote we all know about, I've talked about, is coming. Web page, general layout changes with more explanations, pop-ups, that kind of idea. New user specific pop-ups, subjects, subscribe to subjects like you would see on any other platform, a new user system where you set your account up as you sign up. Basically customize the general layout for user experience, not so you just end up on a page with a bunch of videos, but it's actually tailored to the user. Linking of information, more direct ways of finding the help needed, like one of those little I buttons you have that you just click beside everything to get information. And then he was talking about a wallet with all the pricing information and easy to find exchanges. Green Cross asked about MetaMask, kind of hinting towards a keychain system that we've talked about here as well. Big one. Now, this was a big one. Joy the Wanderer asked about how many are on the DTube team, the development team. And Hyman Danger went off on a tangent saying that anybody contributing to DTube development, he didn't actually answer the question. He stated that anybody contributing will receive a bounty. That's pretty huge. Like, there's no process currently, and that you just start the conversation with Steaminator or Hyman Danger, and you can start working on development to fix some of the issues from GitHub. Or if you have anything that, as I have been hinting at, bounties for development, something like incorporating Blurt. I'm going to follow up with Hyman Danger and see if we can get a dollar figure put forward for Blurt incorporation, something like that. Who knows where it goes? It might be left up to developer to arrange with Hyman Danger and work out the bounty. But I think if we start that conversation about what we're wanting for contributions and what will be rewarded, it will inspire some people to get active. Half is asked about delegation. Steaminator answered mostly about the partnership program, how right now it seems to be a barrier between knowledge of how to use the partnership and the people we are recruiting to utilize it. That we might be moving more towards a referral system in the future of empowering creators and communities by referrals. Hyman touched on not wanting to be restricted to Hive and Steam, opening it up to all the various different platforms wherever you come from, because we are essentially that mass distribution point we could be. We might as well allow these people to take advantage of that. Tibvox said vote tipping will most likely replace any need for delegations. You had Quella Slippy bring up an interesting idea about reviewing, we're encouraging activity through regular goal setting and rewards. Welcome, Bird. I'm just giving a quick highlight of our show, and then we'll continue on with the Curation Bonanza. It was a good point by Koala Slippy. Blindspot kind of refuted it, saying that it'll cause a bad economy metric, which I do agree with. I watched what happened to Uptrend, which is the example he gave, where if it is not utilized in an appropriate manner, people will just chase the bounty and give up their normal content creation. It can change the view of the platform. So it has the potential to really empower new creators, but I think as just a system of being something to create a once in a while interest, then it has more standing. That's where that was. But it's a great idea, Koala Slippy, how to encourage the new users once they land there, once they post their new video, what's expected of them, what's next. How can we give them a reward for continuing on that journey? Goal setting and reward. It's a genius idea. How we implement it will be the question. Blindspot had a suggestion of playlists. Obviously, this will really help, because when you land on a creator's channel, if they have a playlist of all their for me example, if I start creating OBS walkthroughs and I start creating all these different things, I could separate it between my streaming walkthroughs, my regular editing walkthroughs, and then, photography walkthroughs, as an example. Playlists are important. Bug report, IPFS upload, switch to the wrong video. Hyman Danger said this is a known problem. Every 24 hours we have an IPFS server reboot. The solution is to trash your video and re-upload it. Basically, it's the server getting confused, mixing up your hashes. He didn't say there's going to be a solution anytime soon, but he could create one when the problem becomes more of an issue. It's pretty random, and it doesn't seem to affect people every time it happens. Now, incentives for liquidity pool was kind of where we left it off with Hyman Danger before we got into just kind of goofy discussion. He was saying something like Sushi Coin, where we are offering... Oh, yeah. Sushi Swap. Yeah. Thank you. I said coin. I wrote down coin. Sushi Swap would be a good thing to provide incentives for things, providing liquidity to our trading, which then you get an incentive in the coin. The idea being that Koala touched on earlier is how we have two aspects of our platform. There's the people that are crypto related, and then there's the people that are content creation related. If you're creating content, you naturally get into the crypto, but if you're in the crypto, you don't always follow through with the content. So having some way for people to get involved with the coin and be able to maybe follow up with its future later on will allow our position to expand in the marketplace, which then those people need incentives for having the coin past the point of just trading. And that's where incentives for liquidity pool would be key. Going a decentralized manner rather than more of a centralized manner. I see Hyman Danger not being so keen on entering the central markets, having to play their game. But, we'll see where that leads to. So that's about it for the roundup of our stream, guys. That was an awesome stream. First time I've seen Hyman Danger in person, face to face through the computer here. First time I've seen Steaminator. Yeah. Great, guys. Did any of you watch it?
This is my second time seeing them then. Why did you take so long to watch them?
Let me unmute Anime. There you go. So Anime, if you could... Yeah, you should be good. If you see yourself given feedback, just self-mute, please.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know because I'm not on the PC, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, it's working fine.
Yeah, it's just a volume echo thing. Might be how you had your phone propped.
No, the headphones was actually for my PC, so I had nothing to...
Okay.
But
all right,
tell me
seems good now.
If you tell me there is feedback, I'll shut it off.
Yeah, no worries. You're good now.
So no, I actually asked for a link earlier on so I could watch it.
Yeah, I thought it was private, and I only found out after being there that it was live. I didn't see a link go anywhere. I didn't find a scheduled stream, so I think StreamYard triggers it live as it goes out. So when he starts it, then it creates the link. If you went to Tib Fox's YouTube, I believe you should have been able to see the live stream. But it'll be posted on DTube. You could catch up with it. It was a great chat. It really was worth the watch.
That's when you said, Duke, Tifox also record video with your conversation. Maybe he also upload this video in his YouTube channel.
I'm just
yeah, you will.
where shall I add the link? I can add the link.
Okay.
Yeah, I just added it on from the hut.
Well, if someone finds it, just drop it.
Yeah, I already dropped in the from the hut.
Thanks, man.
Okay, I will check. Hey Duke, why are you silent, man?
Jesus.
Alrighty.
Hey
So
caller.
let's
Yeah.
see
Okay,
what our
carry on.
curators have been doing in the pin board. We have a couple pins. All right. This is interesting. It's going to take me to mill.
Duke, please don't
Yo.
spam. I didn't do jack squat.
That's okay.
I'm sorry,
We're
man.
still trying to build out this curation system.
I don't want to. I just don't have any time while I'm working.
Hey Duke,
These are the
what's up, guys? Dizzy, full queue today.
we're getting
Hey,
feedback, Anime.
Full house.
Yeah,
Just watching.
it is a full house. A lot of the people came from Tib Fox's show. We have Blind Spot, Camule, Cams. No, Miss Cams. Let's give him a roll. Make sure you could chat. There you go. You should be able to chat in. We got Dude, Looking, Mystic, Miss Kitchen, Shimu, Shuvo, and Yesin. Looking pretty good in here. So,
Yeah.
Anime for the World, if you do a little bit of setting control, if you put yourself to push to talk, it'll solve the issue on your mobile. All it is your microphone is feeding back in, or your speaker is feeding into your microphone, and it shouldn't be. It's a Discord issue.
Yeah. Duke.
So we got Birdie here. If Birdie
Duke.
is yes, Shuvo, we're just about to kick off the curation show,
Yeah.
so
I understand, but I also share a message with you. Actually, Camuel is present here. I don't know who is he, but a few minutes ago I also throw a message. He also DM me. He need permission, maybe.
yeah, he should have permission now. Looks like he's good to go. Change my name. Why do I gotta change my name? Oh, change her name to Sanita. I could do that. Not on this account. I don't have that permission. So, we have two links there I just dropped in the chat. Those are going to be our engagement hustle links for today. Like I mentioned in previous, the links that our curators provide by the pin bot, you put your little push pin emoji reaction on it, or go through to our pin board channel, and we'll focus on those for our show. Now, these two are going to be the two specific. Make sure I'm showing you the right.
Duke, so sorry, I'm here with you now.
Oh, no worries.
What are we voting on these? Are we voting these big ones?
Yeah, these two are the hustle, the engagement hustle. So everybody get out there, drop your comments. These are the ones that I'm going to go and I'll vote all the engagement on these two posts specifically. So get your comments out there. You want to do like 2K VP on your comment if you can. I'll come by with like 5 to 10K VP with my account, give you a fat vote. Try generate some engagement on these two posts to support the efforts of our curators. And now I will give the screen to Bird while he gives them some votes.
Wow, this is spinning. I've never seen it spinning like this before. All right, so that one, this gaming one got 500,000.
Boom.
community. I hope you have a fantastic day so far. I hope you had a great start into this week. Welcome everyone as well watching this video on YouTube. And I thought it might be helpful to explain quickly at the beginning of each video what DTube is for everyone who hasn't heard about it already. Well, DTube is a decentralized video sharing platform running on the Avalon blockchain.
Right on.
I upload my videos here on YouTube, but then immediately I cross-post them onto DTube. And the great thing about it is that I earn a specific cryptocurrency on DTube, which is the DTube coin. And that's a tradable token at the end that, yeah, I can...
He's been doing a lot of videos. Oh, he did a lot of videos a year ago.
Yeah, he's been around for quite a while. Upman is... I think he was part of the official DTube curation team at one point. I'm not sure if he still is, but he was big on helping the communities. He recently has been focused on Apex, doing a lot of work for Apex, and
actually, I want to talk again about Clubhouse.
He's all about empowering creators. It's where me and him meet up, is constantly finding ourselves, conversing with people to try help empower them, you know, find their way through the complexities of our platform.
Here's the first time on Clubhouse. He was invited there into a room, and yeah, well, I was excited about. I got up early. Usually I'm getting up earlier than 7, but of course I was ready to join into this Clubhouse session with Elon Musk just to listen to him, what he has to say. Well, I was a little bit disappointing because actually I realized this morning that Clubhouse rooms can actually be completely full as well, and then they don't let any other join in there anymore. So I got a pop-up that this room where Elon was included as a speaker was actually full, and I had the possibility to wait that someone is leaving this room to join back in. Then, well, I immediately thought that who is inside this room, they will not drop out as long as Elon Musk is speaking in there. And I thought as well that I will be just one of thousands who actually is waiting to get into this room.
Anybody else got some DTube links they want to submit for the Curation Bonanza today? Don't
So
forget to get
these are the two we have, right?
Yeah, those are the two that have been forwarded from our curation team. They are trying. We're still building out what it is. We're considering our process of highlighting his and reasons for doing so. And yeah, you know, we just had 2 new people join the curation team. I could actually shout out. Hafiz, regular poster, is now on the curation team, as well as Zahid, known as DTube on DTube. Please welcome them, guys, and be sure to engage with them, as getting their attention is likely going to mean you get some One Love support. Anybody else got some links? Feel free to drop. And we have Ionomy talking about our intro video in chat there, how we're accepting faces. Maybe I can unmute Ionomy for a minute here. Let him talk. There you go. You're unmuted. Yeah, you want to say your bit about our intro? Oh, no, now you're muted. Still muted on your end. There you go.
So yeah, I was asking people if they, instead of like sending me one video, they can just like give me permission to just drop their channel link and give me permission to use whatever. Going to be a bit easier for me.
That's a good idea. I agree.
mail me direct.
Yeah. So all you guys in voice here, who have you come across recently with excellent content? Any newbies?
Every content is excellent.
Well, we're wanting to try highlight somebody that's coming onto the platform that shows major potential.
Actually, if I get this question, my place, actually I highlight my content.
Well, obviously, we're all likely to highlight our own content, but other than yourself, or your wife, who have you come across? That's the question.
Okay. Then I also promote my friend Sunita, and I also promote my other friends.
Oh,
It's come from noise.
yeah. Well, there we go.
Actually,
anime, that didn't work.
Actually, I also promote my friend Yasin and Shimu and looking content, cause every time I also seen this content, cause it's really possible for me. They are also create this content in my native language. That's why I also easily understand this content.
So if you have any links, feel free to drop them in from the heart, and we'll go give them some love, guys. You know. Come on, Blind Spot. I know you got to know someone out there. You're always talking about original content.
On chain. This new update is very, very nice, as you can see. Let's begin.
We got an entry. 2 entries. Mystic is entering Arin Islam 44. She's a singer. And we have Sanita submitting her song as well.
One gets a million. We'll all pick one for a million for the last vote.
Oh.
One gets a million, and we'll kind of just keep going. Hitting the ones we like a little bit.
This is Earth 2.io. It's a virtual world exactly like Earth, where you buy, trade, and sell land. Buy tiles all across the world. All these tiles.
I like this.
Earn extra income by using this referral code.
It's like, what would our reality be if it was a game? It's like, that's what he created. So Blind Spot is seconding Rin. I guess that would be how I pronounce that. Arin. As being being the bomb.
This one?
Yeah, the top one.
হ্যালো ফ্রেন্ডস, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। আজকে আমি যে গানটি গাইবো সেটি রবীন্দ্রসঙ্গীত। আমাদের পিয়ানোপুর রিকোয়েস্টে আমি গানটি গাইছি।
Pretty nice. Where's this from?
That's Mystic's entry. Most likely Bangladesh.
There's a lot of crypto support in Bangladesh, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's that value subject we've talked about, where it sees the most return for what value it has.
Yeah.
Hello friends, how are you all?
As you can see, I'm sitting alone in my room. My nephew is not with me. And today I decided to sing a song for you. I don't know how much people will love my song.
See, I do love these. Like, this is the best part of DTube. You're like truly surfing the web, like into like different parts of the world.
Song. So I selected one Hindi song.
It's like the early days of YouTube.
From the film कुछ सामा तुम्हारे पास पड़ा है हो सावन के कुछ भीगे भीगे दिन रखे हैं और मेरे एक खत में लिपटी रात पड़ी है वो रात बुझा दो मेरा वो समा लौटा.
It takes a lot to sing and post it. It really does, even if it's just like for yourself. I did two vlogs, one where I was making a joke singing thing and one where I was being serious. And to post anything when you're that vulnerable, it is pretty empowering to receive the support on it. That's a little input on that one there. We got Shuvo entering Sanita. We already got that one, Shuvo. And himself. Then we got Shamu with her post as well.
Hi friends, hope you are all well. As you can tell, I am still going with another video of mine. Today I will share a simple topics through which I can clear my mind easily. We can meditation to keep the body healthy and get peace of mind. Very easily things to do at home. Choose a play area of meditation. You can also meditate in a garden, terrace with a roof, or a large room with large windows. Make a mat or bed in a specific place. Wear loose, comfortable clothes. Keep away from all work and...
I really like that one. That's Shamu. We had a little private discussion. She's wanting to be a teacher. You just finished her schooling when COVID all hit. Like,
हेलो गाइस, इस वीडियो में हम देखेंगे कैसे हम इथेरियम की हाई गैस फीस को अवॉइड कर सकते हैं, जो कि मेनली हम फेस करते हैं विद
you don't need to be shy, Peanut. And for the rest of you, feel free to jump on and converse a little bit.
Tib Fox join.
Oh, we got the Tibber.
We gotta go.
Hello.
Hey, Tib Fox, welcome.
Hi.
Good to have you, Cams.
Cam
See you next time, buddy.
His channel.
Oh, he's gonna add, is he?
Yep. Say, he has to.
This one won't play.
So, Tib Fox, you got any interesting creators you've come across lately? I think we're still hunting for that big 1 million vote.
Okay, I need to check DTube for all this kind of stuff. Yeah, there are so many people coming, posting something, leaving, but are really interesting. Do you know this dancing girl, this Petra, forgot her, Petra Haller or something?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Let me check. I'm still waiting for my pizza and started Cyberpunk because this is. But I'm here with you. Petra. No.
Yeah. Crazy turnout today. That your show really helped for that. I do believe we see Blind Spot and Cams and you following through from there.
Yeah, absolutely. We can announce it a bit more often next time for sure.
Yeah, the way I got it set up is I join on my phone so I could run the show. The show's basically sitting there. The next time I hope to have it set up. So I'll be talking to you, saying goodbye, and then I hit stream and just move to the other system. Okay, we're live, guys.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I can't find the user, Haller. I started watching Cam's recent video, but it's half an hour. It's pretty interesting. He take his guitar in the hand, and then my mother called, so I had no chance to continue watching.
Well, that's
I really like
good place to start. That's a good place to start, Cams.
Yeah.
Camuel, he's doing addiction, alcoholism, recovery, chat, AA, that kind of stuff. One thing that I find about his content now, seeing him after taking a little bit of time away and then seeing his content now, is watching how far he's come from just being like the dude posting videos of walking the dog and having a chat to like, he actually looks like a professional now.
Yeah, absolutely. But still, with walking his dog, he was kind of professional already with his smartphone. He's the one in Poland who told everyone about his selfie stick. He's the guy, the selfie stick guy. And then he got a gimbal, I think. But I could be that I'm wrong.
No, you're right. He's the first one of us to get a gimbal.
Yeah. Yeah, now his quality is pretty crazy. It's really, really amazing quality. And I hope he gets what he's aiming for. I think he wanna be more successful on centralized media, YouTube and so on, as an income. So yeah. I think that's also the reason why he focused more on the niche. So yeah.
For him, DTube offers an interesting metric with the economy. Like if his following, like he's empowering people, right? And I've touched on this with my own journey. You know, he's empowering people so he could empower his following in a financial means, not just with the information. This is almost revolutionary on its own. You just need to find the metric to make it functional. You know, if he's bringing in like people that are struggling with alcoholism and getting them to create content as their outlet, as well as they're consuming his content as a means of support, you know, like that's partnership program, voting on the people he's bringing in. There's interesting metric there if we could figure out how to utilize it.
Yeah, absolutely. Part of the program, you know,
When I say kebab, what do you think about it?
This one might get it. This one might do it for me. So kebab I've been super obsessed with Binance Chain like the last couple months, and it's just like an explosion of, I think, opportunity on Binance Chain. Kebab is a fork of PancakeSwap.
Yeah.
So we'll give this one 1 million. I don't know who this is though.
It's an explosion of kebab.
All right. So can you drop that link into chat and we'll add that to the engagement hustle?
No, still not. I'm talking about another kebab. I'm talking about Kebab Token. Let me introduce you to Kebab Finance.
I love this.
Kebab is a decentralized exchange running on Binance Smart Chain, with lots of other features that let you earn tokens. Kebab is a pancake clone that focuses on bust pairs. It is the new passive income source that allows you to grow rapidly by stacking or farming tokens. Kebab Finance has a very user-friendly exchange where you can exchange dozens of coins. The exchange is an automated market maker that allows tokens to be exchanged on the Binance Smart Chain. But what makes Kebab very popular at the moment is that Kebab currently has the highest APY yield of all yield farming that you can get now. Initial liquidity pools for farming Kebab tokens.
We need to make stuff like this for DTube.
Yeah.
If you are more into stacking, Kebab Finance is also a luxury place where you can stake.
That's what it is, though. This stuff is insane.
All the money.
New possibilities and assets. Kebab Finance became one of the top apps in the Binance Smart Chain. Don't wait too long. Follow us on Twitter and join our Telegram group to get more information about Kebab Finance.
I'm telling you guys, there's an explosion of value happening on Binance Chain. It's just inevitable. Binance Chain is just the place to be right now.
I'm hearing people calling it the Ethereum 2.0.
Yeah, because the fee, you can't do anything on Ethereum. And so I really think Binance Chain is gonna take number 3 before we know it, before Bitcoin cycles up again.
Yeah. I hold a bit of BNB. I bought it originally to try utilize the exchange, but after seeing that the token itself tends to kind of hold its own value, I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to hold on to it. You know, I have some belief in exchange tokens because we all need exchanges. You know, I really need to get active on Binance and trading.
These exchanges, like Kebab or PancakeSwap, are really slick, and they work really well in Trust Wallet, and it's all part of like Binance's kind of ecosystem. And so I think Binance Coin is going to double like the next month. I think it's going to give. I think it's going to take XRP, and then. And the value is going to spill over into into their like ecosystem token, like Kebab and like PancakeSwap and stuff like that. PancakeSwap went on a hell of a run. It was 50 cents around Christmas, and now it's at like 240, and it cracked the top 100 on CoinMarketCap just this week, just like yesterday. It's pretty crazy. So the Kebab is like just going like a direct competitor with PancakeSwap. Apparently, it's funny how you just fork these and they just like bring a project forward. And value finds it. It's crazy. So I think like this DeFi stuff just trumps social. I don't think social blockchain is the story of this bubble. I think social comes next in like the next bubble. I think social really has its kind of moment. I think this bubble is going to bring in just hundreds of millions of people. Right now, there's millions of people maybe messing with crypto. I think this bubble brings in hundreds of millions of people, like for good. And then I think social kind of takes off in the next bubble a couple of years from now. Because you just can't get people that aren't interested in the social. Like it's just not. It's just, why would you be interested in social when like these have crazy yields. Everyone's chasing like these 200%, 300%, 500% APY yields, and it's just money chasing yield.
Yeah, it is. It really is. That's where we saw the huge volatility at the beginning with DTube, and it's kind of slowly been sloughing off. All right, Koala Slippy, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us. It was awesome to have you on the stream with Tib Fox there. Spring up. You can wave goodbye. Have a good sleep, my friend.
Nicola, you need tight sleep.
Some editing
Hey,
stuff
Koala.
and thinking to streaming Twitch, so I just need to work on the schedule. Thank you for Titfox having me on the stream, buddy. I think I joined late, but maybe next time I'll try to join quite a bit earlier or something.
Yeah, thanks. Everything's fine. Thank you for having the time with your input.
Thank you for inviting me. You guys have a good day, and hope you get your Valentine ready for your Valentine's Day, and get ready for your Valentine's week, I guess. So
Nicola, I have a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
When you sleep, you also wearing these goggles.
No, I just wear them because the light will directly hit my eyes. So I'm just like keeping it and using the outside.
I
So
understand.
the thing is that about the corona that they said you can wear the mask, but the corona can also go through your eyes. So I just kept it from there. So I'm just keep on following so that the light won't hit my face. So yeah,
I'm
and
just
people
kidding.
think
Okay.
the most of the people are thinking just I'm into some welding kind of a shirt, and people feel like I'm just wearing a doctor coat and forgot about the removing the glasses. And like whatever you just wanted to think, maybe it'll become a new fashion. You'll never know. Once upon a time, the shoes and pants are a passion. Now girls are wearing them, and we think that is cool. Now people are wearing the girls things, and in Japan, and they're saying it as a crossplay. So we'll never know.
Okay,
On
Connor,
that
have a
note,
nice day. Have a nice time and spend your time quality and good. Good night.
enjoy your Valentine's week, Koala, and everybody out there watching. You could be Valentine's or Koala's Valentine by voting his witness.
No, I think I'm gonna die alone.
Yeah, me too, man. Don't worry.
If you see a flood of witness votes, it's everybody that wants to be your Valentine, Koala. You're not alone, buddy.
Yay.
And then he dies. He died on that. He's like, oh, I'm dying. Peace.
Last reaction just awesome.
So to reiterate, don't forget to get your engagement out on the post dropped in from the heart by Bird here, the Rawl Ryan account. I'll be voting all the comments that go out on that. And then up above, we have one by, where did I start here? Boom, boom, boom. Those are the two that I dropped. Tamil and Hopman dropped by me. I'll copy these links and I'll drop them again to make sure they're all in one nice little place I could find them. And
all right, I think we're almost wrapping up.
Yeah, that's about it for today. That last link you dropped was the big million vote, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3. 3 seems like a good number for our engagement hustle. I'll probably blow in the range of 300 to 500k VP voting your guys' comments if there is a significant amount. So get out there, guys.
Get up, stand up, vote for your right.
Yeah. I'll vote for your rights. How about that? You get up and stand up. I'll vote for your rights. Alrighty, let's turn some background music back on.
All right, everyone. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, Duke. Thanks for hosting
Yeah,
me.
great show, Bird. I love having you as a co-host. Thank you for joining us again. It's awesome having the sponsorship with
Well,
Ionomy.
have a good night, guys.
Night, buddy.
Okay. I have a question.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
You also come back again.
Okay.
always.
Actually, my question, you also come back again another time when you have get enough time.
Sure. So we're gonna try to do these two-foot. I think we found into a little rhythm here.
And try to do it
Okay,
weekly, you think?
much love for you guys.
I think weekly is a good because then we can blow like 3 to 5 million and we'll just make it 1 week. Nice show.
Sounds good. Get a good couple highlights from our curators. I'm hoping next week to have 10 posts to highlight. That's my goal. You know, we curate.
Yeah, that's good. And we could build it up to like one big one again.
Yeah. And then if we have more of a list to look at, you know, if I could get you the list before we go live, then you could maybe take a quick look at it and be like, I think this one, and, you know, we can maybe pick before we go live, leave that one to the last big $1 million winner, you know, kind of idea. And yeah, hopefully get it. So we're empowering our curators as well as enjoying this show.
All right, good looks. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'll talk to everybody later.
For sure, buddy.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Good to have you as always. Now on the big screen, you got Anime for the World.
Yo.
Just blazing.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could sit and blaze. I got my smoker, but it's not quite the same.
You want some?
Yeah, I wish, man. Thank you. Just pass it right through the camera. So I guess that's about it for today.
Yeah.
We can
One day,
listen to
man,
some tunes
Canada.
for a bit.
One together. It's gonna be
Yeah, one day.
I-
This is the goal.
I have so many people telling me come to America, come to Mexico, come to Brazil.
Come
A
to
lot of-
Germany.
Yeah. Come to Germany. Come to Canada.
Germany is just like right beside me, so yeah, that's kind of okay.
Ah, you're from
I'm
Poland?
in Belgium, man.
Ah,
I've been in
Belgium.
Belgium.
Ah, nice. So you could meet up with Joy the Wanderer. She's also from Belgium.
Yeah, cool. Ah, yeah. The that's the girl that also do some like travel vlogging.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I saw her. She's love Portugal, man. Damn.
Yeah, she's really cool. She's really cool. I met her. I think I met her. Yeah, no, I wanted to meet her, but we had no chance to meet us in Krakow. Krakow. Yeah, Krakow. I don't know why, but we accidentally did not meet up.
So you were in Poland?
Yeah, we on Steamfest. Steamfest something. I don't know if it was the 3rd or the 4th. I don't know. But yeah, it was just for the night there, for the people buying the tickets, and I was for the night there to just meet the people. So I had not so much time to meet up, but I met the important people for me. It was good. I met
Cool, man.
Cams there, Green Cross, and other people. Yeah, back in the day.
I wish I got to go.
Good.
Yeah. Next time when DTube forum will happen, I think 2022. Then you can come over to Europe.
Please make it in Belgium. Please make it in Belgium. Please make it in Belgium. We are like the capital of Europe. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Make it in Belgium.
And this big atom there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the last time we wanted to make in Hamburg, but then Corona came and
Yeah, fucked
broke
everything.
everything. But I
I was
guess
wondering
next
what
time will
happened
be
with
in
that.
Hamburg.
I was wondering what happened with that. You know, it seemed like it had a lot of traction. Everybody was excited about it, and then just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, yeah. We had a hard start with Barcelona. It was really hard to find people who trust us to pay tickets and so on. But then we had the trust, and then Corona came. And then some other things happened internally. I can't talk right now about, but yeah, basically it was Corona's failure. So next time. But Belgium is not really far away from Hamburg. So you can come by train or bus, car, or bike.
There's a lot
I'll
of
have to
options.
do a fundraiser. Get me a plane ticket.
Yeah. Do you know the video series of Artakush? When Teamfest were in Poland, he did a foundation project for his car that people can donate money to support his road from Den Haag to Krakow. And he made a really a foundation project for this. And his trailer was like this old Pimp My Car intro with the same Pimp My Car intro music, and he acting like crazy. It was so hilarious. But yeah, unfortunately, foundation was just for serious projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could
Yeah,
do something like this, of course. You can for DTuber and buy a plane ticket with
Just start a fund me. Please fund me. I need to go to Europe.
There's now a Hive Foundation. I don't know what they're calling it exactly, but it is the Hive version, operated by the logical dude. He's just kicking it all off, linked with Hive List and Hive Commerce and Hive Pay. It's all kind of working together. He's working hard on it. Might be an option in the future to get funding for whatever it is you're looking for, because he seems to be more directed at, like, his Hive List is classifieds, everyday people. He's more geared towards the everyday people empowerment than he is the, corporate empowerment or, being like a serious business startup.
Yeah.
Kinda,
It's a difficult thing, Also for Hive, I really lost the track of Hive and which depths there are, who is in charge now, and so on. It's just confusing me.
and you know what's even more confusing now, and I don't understand it. Okay, so there's Hive engine witnesses. Okay, so we have Hive witnesses, which run the blockchain, the Hive engine, they confirm the code, but now we have all the communities on top of that with tokens that have Hive engine witnesses, and you have to buy worker B and stake it to be able to vote your Hive engine witnesses, which staking worker B generates B, and it kind of looks like a giant system of incentivizing the witnesses to vote themselves as witnesses.
Sounds like that.
It's really bizarre, and it's just so complicated because, like, I'm never going to get involved with the witnesses on Hive Engine just because I have to buy worker B to be able to get involved with it. It's like, well, shouldn't you be relating the Hive Engine to the previous voting system? But they want to be separate. So it's like, I think Hive Engine is gearing itself to be a completely separate chain. Problem being that it's still tied to Hive. So Hive Engine, has no security of its own.
Yeah. And as far as I know, it's still it's like weird from the experience perspective. And now, when you tell me this, it's getting even crazier and more complicated. I have a token there. It's basically worth nothing, but we are giving it for curation efforts, and we're giving it to delegators and so on. So it's fulfilling its purpose as a utility token, where you can collect it. No, it's not a utility token. You can collect it and do nothing with it right now, but we still have the option to do something with it, even though we have absolutely no idea of this Hive engine witness thing. I never heard of this before, but yeah, it's just complicated. But it sounds like a little bit like Uniswap clones thing. So basically all the coins on there, they are shit tokens if they don't have their own game. You know, it's like the sim.
That is largely the perspective of the Hive engine tokens and the Steam engine tokens, where it started, was that they're just shit coins. And I had a discussion with and I say that with the best means possible, shitcoin. They're just a further dividend of the original coin is kind of how I view it. I had a good discussion with Graylin, and he actually states that holding tokens such as PAL on Steam Engine or Hive Engine is illegal for him as a U.S. citizen because it borders the line of a security. And even though Agrode has taken the time to ensure that it doesn't, that it's still within the gray area, that it could go either direction, which is a scary little thing to think about. And I think that's that basis on being deemed a security is because it's a dividend of the original token, whereas if it was a chain and coin all of its own, then it wouldn't be a dividend of the original. Thus, it wouldn't be a security. You wouldn't be selling a guaranteed dividend reward, which isn't backed by anything financially. I think that is the problem.
Sorry for interrupt. I also tell something.
What's going on?
It's deep night here. You almost understand. Actually, I'm very tired, and I also tell something, you guys. Thank you for sharing your experience and information, and hope next week we also create jamming this type of show again. And T-Fox, also personally tell you guys for thank you for welcome and share your experience, and Duke, always thank you. I need sleep.
You're welcome, Shuvo.
Good night. Much love. Hey, enemy, good night.
Bye bye, Shuvo. Have a good one.
Thank
you. Yeah. Bye bye. Take care.
You sleep well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There goes Shuvo, my loyal follower. I chuckle every time. He stays up until 3, 4 in the morning to catch my show, guys. Like, I can't really say or do anything to describe what that means to me. It's a funny thing, you know. Oh, my doggy's barking. One sec, guys. Come here, J-Bear. It's okay. Yeah. It's an amusing thing for me. You know, it's a therapeutic outlet in content creation, and that I crave engagement. I always have since the very beginning. It was the metric I went for. I wasn't really chasing rewards. I would chase topics and use rewards as representation of whether or not I'm going down the right path. But it was always the metric of engagement that I was shooting for. And I really find the empowerment in my therapeutic outlet, the active content creation, comes from that engagement. So it's hard for me to encapsulate in great words what it means to me to have a loyal follower that is like loyal to what I'm creating just for the sake of turning up for me. That's pretty impressive to me. And on that note, guys, I think I'm going to end today's recording. It'll be posted shortly after. Still fighting issues with the YouTube streaming now affecting my main account. So looks like 1,000 followers is mandatory for embedding live streams now. That's it for today's.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I have 600 followers and I can live stream.
But can you embed your live stream to DTube? That's the issue that I'm having. It's an extra option.
Oh, okay, I see.
I can't embed my live streams to DTube. It'll wait until after and then become available to play when it's no longer live. So
Okay.
for now, we deal with the posting. When a live is active, I'll be for sure testing that out.
We'll get that done.
Yeah,
And
we'll
if
get there.
DTube live streaming will be a thing, then we don't need to rely on.
No, the YouTube channel was. It's more like a promotional tool for me. Trying to, and it has already proven to be very targeting. Like I have people coming through the YouTube channel. And we only have 5 or 6 subscribers now, and it's only been around for a couple months, but they're the ones that are coming through asking direct questions and whatnot. And it was the live streaming that happened to bring in Yogi, the one guy that's now, he moved off to Curate, but he came in through DTube, and now he's moved off to Hive. And that all came through the live streaming, the One Love community. So
That's cool.
Yeah, like I'm seeing the influence of our community. You know, it might be me behind the host, but it's the influence of the community as I see it. You know, not just benefiting DTube, but we've already helped someone find their way to Hive where they found the community that best suits them.
Yeah. And it's good that DTube is the entry point.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. In a few years, they will remember, DTube is the depth where I got over to Hive. And those OneLoveDTube people are the ones who showed me the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like, that has been a lasting thing that, oh, OneLoveDTube, you're still there? Oh my God, I remember you guys. You did this, you did that. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. Let's support this. Let's support that. Oh, you think that content creator needs support. Okay, well, you know, you guys helped me. Well, I'll help them. That's kind of the metric, you know, pay it forward idea. How we utilize it. You know, networking is key. I believe once we have notifications on the platform in some way, we'll see things really pick up with engagement.
Yeah. For me, it's almost enough to have this little notification icon at the top right, but mobile notifications are way better. Basically, it's also as people could code a separate app for the notification pretty easily because it's just an API call.
That might be the easiest way for us to go about it. just doing it out as a notifications for DTube app, because then you're not dealing with the crypto complexities with iOS specifically.
Yeah, and if you start to code a DTube app, you need to implement everything. So that's the hard part. But I think we had one. There is a unofficial DTube app on GitHub and in the Play Store. And the guy who created this is working on the app to make it compatible to the new blockchain, I guess, if I remember right. So probably if this guy is finishing this app, you will have the notification. But that's just dangerous half knowledge, we would say in Germany.
You're not too far off knowledge. That would be PowerPoint that's working on it. He was working on the iOS app. Is that the one you're referring to?
No.
Or no, sorry, the Android app.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's there. I think it is on Google Play Store. The Android app.
Yeah, this DTube app.
Yeah, that's PowerPoint
thing.
45. He's working on it in free time, which is pretty minimal. I expressed interest in the app, and he was like, "Oh, DTube mainnet's live now? Oh God. Okay, well, I guess I really should spend some time on it."
Yeah, cool. That would be really, really weird. We could also raise some funds for him so he could cancel his job.
Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of doing a bounty for Discord bot. Yeah, I found bots that could be converted pretty easily. They exist. The code is not too far different. Just need to make it work with Avalon. I believe it could be done pretty simply. And running through Discord, get it in the main DTube Discord even for that matter, and that'd be awesome.
What are you talking
about? Notifications with a Discord bot for DTube.
Oh, I see.
That was going to be the next bounty that I pointed you towards, but I really wanted to get our curation thing working first.
Oh yeah, I just checked my account. I have some tests.
Was not on the list.
Oh, cool! I got another 20.24 DTC.
Dookie,
what's up?
What holds the future of DTube? What's the agenda?
The agenda? Well, number one, Hyman Danger was talking is user retention. Relevant to the front end, things that will help improve the reason for people coming back. We have lots of signups. We don't have a lot of people returning, and the question is why. So that's kind of the future, is trying to improve user retention through information, tools, and possibly even ways of rewarding people that aren't getting involved with the platform with, pool rewards and whatnot for essentially staking the coin.
Because I saw that there's like a system on Steam that you can like vote with the pool from a pool. Something like that.
Proposal.
Yeah, proposal system.
That has not been brought up in serious discussion yet. In the leader chat that I've seen, people have talked about it. Hyman Danger hinted at it when he was talking about contributors. That would kind of be the proposal idea, people getting rewarded for their contribution. It was more related to dev work, but I think, as he said, there's no process right now. You basically just start the conversation with him or Steaminator and see where it goes. You know, you'd be like confronting them and being like, hey, I'll develop as an example, the blurt incorporation for DTube. You guys give me 1 million voting power, just as a basic example.
A million voting power.
I know, like, it's nothing. In reality, it's nothing. But you give me 1 million DTube token, you know, make it insane, insane value. Yeah, no, I know, exactly. Go from one extreme to the other just to make it as silly as possible. But that is where it's at for a proposal system right now. We would need more developers active. Number one is we need more developers active to compete in proposals to be able to implement a proposal system. So on an individual basis, your idea has a better chance of finding support directly from the core team of DTube itself. So it's kind of there. It's just really loosely oriented. You know, what direction do we want the community to take the platform is where we're at. Like, what do you want? Well, I want notifications, and I want, you know, verification of creators' accounts. So those are the things I talk about. What I can do, I can't do the development end of it, but I can start raising funds to try encourage people to create the contributions. Which then, if I'm raising funds to be like, hey, I got 1,000 DTube if you create the blurred incorporation, you know, I'll pay you that. You go start the conversation with I'm in danger. You might get yourself some other incentive to go with it once it's complete. You know, general idea. I do think we would benefit from a formal system, though.
I think we are way too small for a real proposal system. We have a lot of issues on GitHub. We have many ideas. We have points. We all know that they are laggy, that they need to get fixed and so on. So if someone is writing Steaminator or I'm in danger or me, then you will receive a payback. But it's definitely not as high as a real salary if you're coding for a business. But there are funds, and we have funds especially just for this. It's really, and if you want, you can of course also code for free. But if you want some money for it, just ask. And that's basically all the proposal. If we do it on a leader chat base, then it would take way longer to agree on stuff. So just like the vote tipping took like weeks for a single slider. So it would be way easier to just contact those people directly and just make the deal and start working. That's what we need now. Team, of course, and Hive, they are way bigger. They have so many developers. You can't reach any of the core developers just by writing them on. That's different for us. Of course, I'm in danger is not as active or as responsive as Steaminator, for example. But as I've said, you can just write me if you have something, and I will forward it to them, and I will ping him every day multiple times, and he will respond to me. Yeah.
It's a good way, I think, of addressing the things that matter most. Like you said, there's all the issues on GitHub. Anybody that's contributing to the GitHub, you know, we had Haim in Danger State. He intends to reward them in some manner. So that's a great place to start. If we could knock off all that GitHub garbage, get our platform working the way we would like it, we can really focus on the future development and user experience as well as retention. Because part of the retention is the issues that we have on a daily basis, which need solving.
Yeah, And if it's just easier arrow method, for example, this voting power message, if you have a slider higher than your voting power in your wallet, then you get this weird error. Your video get posted on Steam or Hive, but not on DTube, and everything is just some weird stuff happening. If we would just have a check before the upload is going through, hey user, you don't have enough VP, please turn down your slider, that would solve many first user issues.
Mm-hmm. And it
But
seems
as you
really
said,
simple.
yeah,
Seems
absolutely.
really simple.
It's strange. It seems really simple, and I'm really not the professional coding guy. And I just had a look into the code of the UI. This is really simple. It's just JavaScript, and you can just really work through. I fix bugs. I have never coded JavaScript before, and I fixed bugs. So it's really not that hard. But it could get hard because everything is asynchronous programming, and that's really strange for me. But I think a real coder can fix so many issues from GitHub with ease.
Yeah, the asynchronous stuff is very confusing when I first started learning JavaScript.
Yeah, it's just really strange for me. Right now, I'm programming a little bit of Flutter, and Flutter is also really confusing framework stuff, but also asynchronous. But with this, I get a little bit behind of this and understand why and how to work around, but it's just strange. It's just strange. I learned C in school, and then I continued with Python, and now this JavaScript stuff. Oh yeah. I ported some Discord bots from Python to JavaScript, and they have less issues now. They have still the same issues, but less the others. Restarting every day. The OneLove bot is, I think it's not running anymore. I don't know. This reverse bot. It's just weird database accessing on this parallel. It's just great. But yeah, it's working.
Do you remember Solast?
Who?
Solast?
Nope. So
can't remember his exact username. It was Soul something or other. Solast, I believe. Your discussion about the front end and needing developers reminded me Solast at one point was building a front end for OneLoveDTube, and then he got involved with Meme Hub, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Meme Hub, is that still alive?
Well, I don't think so. Whatever the page was that Solast created, he made it for Valor for Freedom. They were working together, and then the pressure of Valor for Freedom, with his little bit overbearing masculinity, got to Solast, who's a lot like myself, a depressive person. And he walked away from the project before giving them the finished code, so they had a broken project to work with. But he's like genius when it comes to web development. He created a OneLove, and this is going back to when, before we had nitrous bots and all that for the Steam engine stuff. He had a OneLove page, which was its own like portal, an entire web page that was built around being a portal into DTube. So you could go and discover people's content through it. You could do all your voting and commenting. All of our normal blogging stuff was there. Our entire team was easy to be found. It would highlight our team members. All the votes that we were doing on chain would automatically line up into curated content viewable on the platform. If I could get a hold of this guy, I think he'd be the right guy to point at working on the DTube front end.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It was revolutionary. I was one of 2 people that got to test it, and then he just no, that's not it. He just walked away.
Why?
Stress of the platform. It's the same thing that happened to Cerulean Blue from Whale Shares. Set about trying to fork Whale Shares, which is a tip-based version of Hive. They don't have a flag. They don't have votes. They use tips. Your stake generates your rewards. No confusion about missing out. You log in daily, claim your rewards. You don't have to worry about voting. Kind of genius. The tipping economy doesn't relate to people paying other people as much because they don't have to vote on content to earn rewards. They just claim their rewards. Cerulean Blue was looking at solving the problems on the platform of spam, because they may have solved the economy issue in a sense of people can't abuse the economy. There's no way to really abuse the economy on Whale Shares. Tipping yourself doesn't generate anything. But the problem of spam and abuse continued to go on and actually got worse. Abuse in the sense of spam on a platform, if you can't hide it, that is a negative view upon you as a creator from your following, per se. He worked on it for like 4 months and walked away from it. He has a finished product ready for launch, but he's so fed up with the drama that comes around the battle between rewards and censorship that he's like, I'm over it. I'm going to go on and do something that makes me feel good. It's a serious topic. Like, it really is. All of us here today, I would say, have some desire to discuss the serious topics. If you're not someone that wants to have that serious discussion on a regular basis and feed off of it in some way that can also handle that discussion on the regular basis without owning it, you end up owning the battle, and you lose to the chaotic nature of constantly being in conflict with the very people you're trying to create a solution with. Long and the short of it, yeah. If you don't agree with people, they flag you or or troll you.
You have all the experience to know all about it.
Yeah. I left Smoke.io because I've been trolled there too much. When I have someone message me and say, hey, look at this comment. I was trying to look up that project you were talking to me about, and this is the first thing that came up in search results. And it's a comment that starts off with talking about my small penis. It's like, okay, yep, done.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
The
a serious
people there are a
problem.
bunch of idiots, though.
Well, it's one person in particular I no longer speak of by name. I think I know who he really is, and if he is who I assume he is, then my belief in the direction of Hive is pretty hindered. And I'll leave it at that.
Oh, what? Interesting.
When you dive into the drama and all that, you actually try to get to the bottom of it. You end up with more questions than answers, and those questions only have really concerning answers, no matter what answer you give. So it's kind of like, well, if the people that are, projecting themselves as being supportive, turn around and try to attack something to then create the change that they wish to see, is that not the same as being the problem? Essentially enforcing your will through suppressing other people's freedom of speech. It's kind of how I view it. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for today's stream. I'm going to go off and do my life. I've already said bye once. Here's bye a second time from the OneLoveDTube Discord. From the heart. I always babble. It's good to have you guys. Tib, Priyan, Anime, and Voltic joining in a little bit late.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Good night.
Have a good day.
Oh, good day for you.